how to fall asleep faster and get better sleep, stay asleep for longer, not wake up in the middle of the night. If you have insomnia, you have trouble sleeping, this will be great for you. Welcome fam, much love, Trav here. I'm going to cover practical tools, how to sequence your day, what to do in the morning, what to do in the evening. I'm going to go over some sleep postures, and if you stay to the end of the video, I'm going to share some meditation practices that will help you fall asleep faster that I've never shared before. So I just flew in to stay with my brother here in Manitou Springs, Colorado Springs, and I flew in from Hawaii, and there's a 4-hour time zone difference, and it's a new environment, it's different, and I'm using some of these techniques, science-based techniques, many of them that I learned from Matthew Walker's new book, Why We Sleep, which has helped me, and I'm going to share this with you. So first of all, let's get into structuring your day. And the first thing that you want to do is you want to get sunshine early in the day, especially on your eyes, because the body has a mechanism that starts counting down from when you get first sunlight. If you never get first sunlight, you're gonna have a problem producing melatonin, the sleep hormone, when you're supposed to. So you wanna try to get up early, and you wanna try to get outside, and you wanna try to, let's go to the sun, get some sunshine in your eye, and you can look directly at the sun as it's coming up over the horizon. If you're too late, you can look at the sun with your eyes closed, and that's gonna start the mechanism for just getting your hormones in balance so that you get the proper sleep hormones when you want. That's important. Another factor is caffeine. If you're going to drink caffeine, do it in the morning only. It's going to disrupt your sleep later. Some people say, oh, I can drink caffeine and go to sleep. Science disagrees with you, bro. I mean, you can still go to sleep, but it's going to harm your sleep. It's going to change your hormones. You're going to wake up more. And that goes with alcohol, marijuana too. These things, poor sleep hygiene, they're gonna hurt your ability to sleep. Weed hurts your ability to have deep dream sleep, as does alcohol. If you think weed is helping you fall asleep, it's not helping you have good sleep, dream sleep. Science of that. Another thing, exercise. I love exercise. If you're going to exercise, you're gonna sleep much better if you exercise in the AM than if you exercise in the PM. You exercise in the AM, first thing in the morning, is gonna be good, it's gonna be healthy for you. If you can't, you go to work, you get off work, you should still exercise, but the problem is if you exercise in the evening, your body temperature is going to be high, and that's going to cause and it's gonna delay certain sleep hormones. It's gonna cause problems for you sleeping. You're not gonna sleep as well, but if you have to choose between exercise evening or no exercise at all, you should still exercise. So you should try to get up before work to get your exercise, walking, workout, whatever it is. Okay, so that about covers the AM. You can have caffeine, you want to get sunshine, you want to get exercise. In the PM, it's one other thing that's going to disrupt your sleep is blue light. You get blue lights from your phone, you get blue lights from TV, computer screen, Netflix. You're going to get blue lights from a lot of light bulbs. So you want to not just dim your stuff and put it in blue light mode. You want to get off your phone. You want to have a curfew for yourself, turn off my phone at this time, turn off my computer at this time. This matters a lot. And it can also be worth, if you're online a lot or if you're working on the computer a lot for your job, to have blue light blocking glasses. They're cheap, and that can make a difference. For lighting, you're gonna sleep better in pitch dark. Venetian blinds are good, but I recommend, there's so much street pollution, street lights, I recommend getting blackout curtains. And not just that, but getting electrical tape and any sort of charger that you have that is a glowing or blinking light, you gotta put electrical tape over that. That's going to help you. Also in the evening, you wanna lower your body temperature. This is something I learned from Matthew Walker's book. People tend to sleep better when it's slightly cold than when it's slightly warm. And specifically, when your brain and head is slightly cold. And you actually want your feet to be warm. So that's something that I learned, which is interesting. You want to drop your body temperature by not necessarily exercising close to bed, by taking a shower or washing your face is gonna, the evaporation is gonna reduce your body temperature. And then sleeping with socks to start, or at least covering your feet with the blanket. You're gonna sleep better with warm feet, but a cold brain. So it's kind of interesting, the balance there. So you could have socks and you can have a fan pointing at your face, and that's gonna help you out. Also to do at nighttime. Let's consult my notes here. It's in all in my courses. I think that covers that. So we're gonna go into postures. Oh, one more thing. My brother has this. Is kind of cool. Check it out. It's a white noise machine. So you want to block out other noises, people in your house laughing, watching TV. You can get a machine like that. Or you could play like a fan or two fans around your head. You're not going to be able to hear anything. It's going to mean you're not going to get interrupted waking up by doors opening and stuff like that nearly as much. That's pretty helpful. Okay, we're going to cover sleep postures. And then the last thing is we're going to cover the meditation techniques. I have two for you that are going to help. So sleep postures. This is maybe not quite as much science and more what I believe. So it wasn't covered in Matthew Walker's book. The one thing I've learned, you sleep with a crooked spine, you're going to grow with a crooked spine. It's going to make you shorter. You're going to snore more. You're going to have more trouble sleeping. You sleep on your shoulders, it's going to cause you shoulder pain and shoulder problems. And you don't want either of that. So my recommended sleep postures, on your back is the classic. If you're on your side, you're going to have problems with crooked spine, and you're going to have problems with shoulder pressure. So if you want to sleep on your side, this sort of a thing, straight spine, you have room to breathe. You're not going to be pressuring your internal organs. I'm going to show you from the other side. You can do this. Straight spine. Problem with pillow behind the head is now you have a crooked spine. You don't have your optimal breathing path. Switch over to the other view. Boom. 3 different postures to cycle between. That's my recommendation. I had to kind of theorize that and then try it out, and over time it became normal. And I slept better. Okay, now we're going to go over to the meditation techniques. I'm going to give you 2 of them. The first one is called the Caffeine butter pill meditation. My dad taught me this. It's pretty cool. So one thing from Matthew Walker's book is he says, taking supplemental melatonin is not going to do much, but it can help you because of placebo effect. So the Caffeine butter pill meditation is placebo meditation. I'll show you right now. I'm holding a pill of butter. It's going to put me to sleep. It's a sleeping potion. I'm going to take it into my mouth, and this is what I'm thinking. I'm physically doing. I'm lying down. Take it. Swallow. Feel it go into my belly. Feel my belly get warm. Feel it going down to my feet. Feel my feet get warm. Feel it come up. My eyelids get warm and heavy. And feel it throughout my whole body put me to sleep. So it's a hypnosis suggestibility thing. And it works pretty well. It's pretty cool. Caffeine butter pill meditation. You could Google that. And then the second meditation technique is a self-hypnosis. Focus on your breath and breathing slower, and you talk yourself through it or think yourself through it. Each exhale, you're going lower and lower into your subconscious. Each exhale, you're falling asleep, and you just talk yourself into sleep that way through the breath. You tell yourself each breath you're getting more tired and more sleep and going more into your subconscious. Because the thoughts that you have affect it. If you're thinking, oh man, I'm never going to be able to go to sleep, I'm stressed out, tomorrow I'm going to be like, you're self-fulfilling. So you have to take control of your thoughts and say, no, actually, every time that I exhale, I'm falling asleep. And you can count up, count down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and tell yourself that every time you count down, you get deeper and deeper into sleep. And I find this to be really helpful if I do things wrong throughout the day, or even if I do things right and I'm laying there and I'm like, I'm not really sleeping that well. I do the suggestibility, countdown, hypnosis, butter pill meditation, boom, I'm out. One other thing I wanted to cover. So in Matthew Walker's book and in general, people say, hey, you don't want to like be doing other things other than sleeping for the most part in your bed, because then you're going to get used to not falling asleep. So I thought, well, here's a book I'm reading, The Wealthy Gardener. I like to read in bed because I don't want to read sitting necessarily, and I'd rather read than watch blue light TV, Netflix, or whatever, right? This is what I want to do in the evenings, is consume through reading. So one thing that you can do for that is, I'm gonna read on this side of the bed. I'm gonna sleep on this side of the bed. This side's for reading, this side is for sleeping. So wherever I have a bed, I do that. Okay? So there's a lot of information in here. You have some tools: fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, fight insomnia. What to do in the AM, what to do in the PM. Practical tools, sleep posture, some things for you to buy: blackout curtains, electrical tape, sleep postures to use, and the meditation. So I hope you find that useful. If this helps you, please share it. And I have more information like this that will help you in my course. In my courses, there's going to be a link to that down there somewhere below. If you have any other tips that you want to share, please share them. And if you found something particularly useful, please share that as well. So thank you, appreciate you, hope you found that really useful. Peace out, much love.